Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. How to live trade Forex today in this 2022, the May 16th. Well, okay. So in this video, in this live session, I'm going to analyze out and have a plan. How are we going to trade so that we can maintain the consistency here, right? Okay. So yes, over here, what we are going to see is that there are plenty of strategy in the market, and also there are plenty of different methods. Am I right? Okay, so every method makes money. Okay, there isn't any good or bad, but make sure you find the one that is very suitable for yourself. That is the most important thing. Okay, so yes, hi Hubert, Laura, yes. Okay, and also Carol, all right, Riano, Leonard, Susanna, all right, and Serene, and Roger, and Raquel, all right. Well, okay, we have different groups of people today. Okay, is it because today is holiday? Instead of yeah. Okay, all right. So yes, Trina, 你好, Fab, Aidan, and Bradley. 萨瓦迪卡，恭喜呀！今天是老师节 ，Yeah, in Malaysia. Okay, today is a Teachers' Day in Malaysia, all right, and also the Buddha Day, all right, internationally. Okay, so I wish everybody have a great holiday. All right, so well, nevertheless, we still come back to our analysis. All right, so can I have this MT4, please? Right, so yes, let us start with this Aussie CAD. Okay, so what is the plan for the Aussie CAD? Whenever we start trading, make sure we have a plan before we actually start how to trade. All right, so yep. Okay, so over here, yes, let's see Aussie CAD. Okay, this is my practice. I always have a plan before I start to trade, and as well as also to start to plan before I enter any trade. Okay, so yes, over here in Aussie CAD, we have been trading, selling in the bear market for since the day over here in it's more than it's about 1.5 months. Okay, so we managed to grab Aussie CAD, the profit from Aussie CAD for the past 1.5 months, which is I think is good. However, as you know, right, the flower don't bloom all days. All right, 好花不常开 Okay, so over here we got to be careful. All right, so we got to know that maybe this is coming to the end of this cycle. Okay, because from here it has been selling for the 1.5 months. We are coming very near to the support. Yes, exactly. So we are very near to the support right now. So over here, as we are coming near to the support, this is something that I would like to say that we have to be careful. Although this is the time where we actually have a chance to continue to sell when it breaks through the bull zone. Okay, this is the bull zone over here. So today, is it a good chance to sell? Let us check. Do we still have any space? All right. Hi, Mr. Lim. Nice to see you here. Okay, so once I determine that this is in the bear, although we are very near to the support, that means to say it can be quite a high risk, a risky trade. Am I right? Okay, so in this case, if we are going to look out for any selling trade over here, as we can see, this is a trending market, trending with lower high, and lower high. Lower high, as I say in a common layman term, is a lower resistance. It also means that sellers are willing to sell, okay, at a lower price. What does that mean? A sign of strength to sell. A sign of strength to sell, very likely to break any support. Okay, this is the signal. However, things may change along the way, all right? So it's not a definite concrete answer that when you see this, that means it will break the support. That is not true, okay? So we still had to be very versatile, okay, when we met up with support, and we are going to observe how it's going to be like, and we must have a plan. And the plan shall be, let's wait for it to break the support, and let's see after this is the support remains the same since last week. and the resistance remains the same. Okay, so over here, what we are going to look out for is that for support in the H1, where H4 I look out for my support and resistance to determine where to enter a trade and where to exit for my profits as well as my stop, and also to determine which level of entry is a safe entry and also a higher risk entry. That means to say, if I'm a seller, I'm going to enter a selling trade at nearby the resistance. That means to say my winning ratio from here to here will be so much greater, correct? About 70 pips. But if it breaks above my resistance, I'll be losing about 10 to 20 pips. So I guess this is a safe entry. All right. So at least we know how risky. What is the risk management is already shown up here for us. Okay. So over here, since right now in H1, I want to look out for a new cycle. A new cycle, that means to say something like this. When you go up and coming with a new cycle to sell, and over like this, when they retrace upwards and they start to sell down, pull back, sell down, correct? Okay, so over here, in this case, okay, we are going to look out for things like this, right? So that we will be able to see that. Okay, are we going to continue the selling? Yes, we can, because the trend is still in the bear. However, where and when? Okay, so in the cycle over here, if this is as you can see over here, the red candle over here, it swing down below the support level, and now, okay, it started to retrace upwards. Am I right? It started to retrace upwards. So it retraced upwards and it's going to test. It's going to test the previous support and it's going to become a resistance when it has a formation like this. Okay, a formation like this. All right, formation like this. All right. So in this case over here, all right, such cases like this, then we are going to see if this is the previous support, which will eventually become a resistance. When the H1 it tests the resistance without breaking and form a buying candle and a selling candle, which means a green and red candle, then it's forming a new cycle to sell. Then from there, I will start to enter a trade for my selling, because this is going to be a resistance and we are going to look out for the lower support. Okay. So as for Aussie CAD, we still have chance to sell. All right. So just pay attention. But like I say over here, we are very near the bull zone. So I will everyone to do a scalp. Okay, to do a scalp. So that a scalping is good enough. Okay, because to play safe. All right. So to play safe and so that we can keep some profit during the first day of the week. Okay. All right, so next to go, Aussie franc. Okay, Aussie CAD. I'm going to put this into my watch list. Okay, so Aussie franc. Okay, how's the plan for Aussie franc? Let's determine the trend first. Okay, so as we can see, right over here, we have tested the bear zone for a few rounds, and it is not break. Okay, it's not broken yet. So over here, it seems that it's trying to break, correct? But it's not breaking, and right now it's coming back again. So coming back again into the bear, right? So continue the trend that is going to sell. So right now I'm going to look at the trend that it is going to sell. So over here in H4, since I have determined the trend in day one, I want to sell. So I'm going to look out for where should I enter for a trade. Okay, like example here, this is the resistance as we can see, all right? And this shall be the support as we can see as well. Okay, this one, as one swing up, tested the resistance, it's not breaking, it comes back here. And now where is the next support level? Okay, the next support level, very obvious, it's going to be here. But however, as you can see from this area, this is a support area. Okay, with the logic behind the forex trading, it has already moving upwards to set up a higher support, push to test the resistance. So this is one breather. Okay, this is one breather. Okay, where they actually take a break and with the strength to push. Okay, this is the logic over here. I'm just putting in a layman term. So over here, we still have about 17 to 18 pips, and we are going to meet up with the support. So this is quite a very tight. Although you may say that okay, maybe I will do a scalp. Okay, let's scalp it. I think it's still good. Yes, I do agree. Okay, I do agree. Okay, but then again, to me, if I want to put this into my list, in my watch list, I want to have an 80% winning rate. That means to say it's near to my resistance, but this is not. Okay, so if I want to trade, I want to wait for it to break the support here, then I will go for this support. So Aussie franc, we still have a chance to sell. However, let's wait for it to break the support, form a new cycle below, let's say in H1, if you can see the support area. All right, let's say, let's say it's over here. Okay, so as you can see, the support area touches the most over here. Okay, and now this becomes the support, which is like a H4 I have plotted out. So in this case, this is a support area. Okay, this is a support area. So in this case, I want to break this with a new cycle. That means a retrace upwards with a green candle, and also then touches the previous support that become a resistance. Then we start to sell. Okay, then we start to sell. So I think Aussie franc, I wouldn't say that we stand a very good chance because we need to wait for about 20 pips and another retracement to test the previous support that become a resistance. Then we will have a chance to sell. All right. So for this Aussie franc, you can pay attention to it. I will still put this into my Aussie franc into my watch list. Okay, so that you can pay attention to that. All right. Okay, so next to go, Aussie Yen. Aussie Yen, we are in the bear market. It's very obvious, and today we are still coming down for selling. And right now, 4 hours ago, yes, we have tested the resistance, and now we are coming here for another round of selling. Correct, another round of selling. So in this case, another round of selling. Let's check where is the support. Yes, this is another round of support. However, similar to Aussie franc, we are now building up another higher support that push to test the resistance. So that means the strength should be here. So same thing, we have Aussie Yen. I will see that it's pretty good because it's very near to the breaking of this support. So I will guess that Aussie Yen, I'm going to put this directly into my watch list for selling. Okay, watch list for selling. So how about Aussie Kiwi? Aussie Kiwi is still riding on the wave. Okay, and still respecting the support. So I'm not going to move into a selling yet. I'm going to stay away. So is it good for buying? I would say no as well, because we are pretty near. As you can see, it's actually started to have a lot of upward shadow, the long wick from the sellers that pushes down rejected. And I would say that the rejections here, it shows some strength of resistance. So I would prefer not to. Okay, all right. So Aussie Dollar. Let's take a look at Aussie Dollar. Aussie Dollar, yes, we are still in our bear. All right, we are still in our bear. So look out for selling opportunity. Where will be the selling opportunity that we can see? This is I would say that this is the resistance. The resistance has a change. Okay, up here. As you can see, the rejections here form a resistance, and this has tested the resistance and it's not breaking. I guess this is pretty strong. All right, this is pretty strong. So over here right now, as we can see, same thing, very similar to Aussie franc and Aussie Yen. It has stopped here because of the higher support, a higher low over here, which means to say we experience the support level here. And we still have about 35 pips away from the next support. So same thing, I'm going to wait for it to break and then retest. Then I will start selling. Okay, so yes, Aussie Dollar is pretty good, like Aussie Yen, because it is very near to the support and is kind of working on to break. Okay, onto a breaking of the support so that they can continue the selling. Okay, so yep, let's move again to Euro Aussie. So Euro Aussie over here, Euro Aussie. What is the trend here, man? All right, this is a bull. Okay, I will say that it's entering into the bull trend already. Meeting up with the resistance over here, it doesn't seem very optimistic to sell and to buy. Okay, because to buy, okay, you have about Oh, to buy you have about 90 pips to go. I guess it's still good, huh? All right. So let's see where is the buying. Okay. So sellers no stay away. Okay. Sellers no stay away. Okay. So we have about 90 pips. That means to say we have right now we are on the support. Okay. We are on the support. So if you want to buy, you buy from the support. Am I right? Okay. So we have very good space. Okay. So just right now is on the buying is on the run. Wow. Okay, I think this is pretty good. Okay, this is what I meant. Okay, this is a support. Am I right? When it actually tests the support and breaks and come back to retest with this red candle, as you see this red candle over here. Okay, the red candle over here. All right. So this red candle over here. So the red candle is a selling candle. It sell down to meet the previous support. Okay, to meet up with the support here. Okay, and now we have a buying signal with a green candle, with a buying candle, correct? So that means to say this support is quite, and this support over here, it has basically it has concrete the support, and it's actually starting to buy. So this is the beginning of the buying signal. So guys, you can take a look, right? Okay, so this is quite potential for buying, but no for selling. All right, no for selling. All right, so let's move into EUROCAD. Well, EUROCAD again, once again, day one, I'm going to track down my trend. It's a downward trend. It's a bear. So touches the band, it went up. Touches the resistance, it came down for a retesting. So retesting in the bull zone. So retesting in the bull zone, it also shows that there's a starting point to buy. So you see my blue box here, we have a one selling and one retest. So right now in this zone, no more for selling. Okay, I'm going to remove this. Okay, I'm going to remove this part here. Okay, so that we won't get confused. Huh? Okay, so tentatively, I'm going to leave this aside first. Okay, just leave this aside, just for a reminder. So right now, EUROCAD buying is possible, no for selling. Okay, that's very important. Okay, so how about EUROPAUD? Well, EUROPAUD selling is possible because of the trend is very not right now. You know, because of Ukraine and the Russia war is still going on. It is still very rocky. Okay, so I'm not going to touch EUROPAUD. Okay. All right, so how about Euro Yen? Okay, Euro Yen over here, as we can see, we are also into the bear right now. Okay, we have been struggling to sell, right, for Euro Yen since the 21st of April, around there. Okay, so for the past 1 week, we have been struggling right here, and finally it breaks through. Okay, so this is good. Okay, on the second half of the week, of the second half of last week, we have a very nice, fantastic week in selling Euro Yen. So last Friday, we actually didn't avoid Euro Yens because of there's a sign of retracement. Am I right? So over here, since that's the case, okay, today are we coming back? Yes, we are coming back here, as we can see. Okay, over here, you can see the support level. As you can see, the support level here, it has become a resistance. Correct? This area. So after the support, okay, have been tested and break. So right now, this part here, it has retraced upwards to test this level, and this level has become a resistance because it's not breaking through, which is good, right? So where is the next support level, as we are going to see? Okay, let's check. All right. So, and I'm going to shrink down a little bit more. Right, in H4 you can see it will be clearer for you. As you can see, support, tested, and then break, and now it comes back in this area. So right now we are in the at the resistance area, which I say this is good. Okay, when I want to enter a trade for selling, all right, this shall be the one that I should be looking out for, because this is the area for selling, and to the support I have about 150 pips to go. That means to say it is very potential, a greater space for my profit and a smaller space for my stop. So this is kind of good. Okay, this is okay. So over here, okay, let's say how do I actually put a stop? Okay, I'm going to illustrate this with let's say EUROCAD. Okay, let's say EUROCAD. Is that EUROCAD? I can't remember. Sorry, let me see. Euro Aussie? Yes, Euro Aussie. Let's say, okay, this is my resistance, and now you see it breaks up and it retraces downwards again with this red candle. All right, with this red candle, and it's not breaking down into the resistance, but instead of breaking down into the resistance, it becomes a buying signal, red and green above on the support. Correct. So Euro Yen similar. Okay, similar. If all right in H1 over here, it started to retrace upwards and hits on the previous resistance, which become a support, and it have a buying signal. That means it's a stop. It's the signal of to having a stop. All right. So we just have to be very careful. Okay. All right. So example like this. Okay. So Euro Yen, this one we have actually retraced upwards from here, from the bottom here, all the way up, and then start to come down. So this is a retracement. It also shows that the retracement has ended. So it's coming down for a selling. So over here, as we can see, the cycle here, the cycle can be, there's a lot of rejections here. Why is there a lot of rejections? That must be a reason. So the over here is you are very near to the support. So there's a support level 1, 2, tested, and over here. So Euro Yen, I would say, well, it's pretty good to sell with a retracement trading, which we have about 45 pips. Okay, about 40 to 45 pips. So in this case, do we still stand a chance? I would say yes, we still stand a chance to sell. Okay, we still stand a chance to sell. Let's wait for it to test the resistance first. Test the resistance. Okay, I would say that nicely. Okay, let's test the resistance first in this area. Okay, in this area of resistance. Test it without breaking, forming in H1. There's a new cycle with a green, red candle. Okay, that touches the previous resistance that form like a V shape here. Get ready to sell. Okay, I would say that yes, Euro Yen is pretty okay to go. All right, so I'm not well versed with this retracement trading. It's okay. Probably you can give this a miss, but for those who are good with retracement trading, yes, you may continue. All right. Okay, so over here, Euro Kiwi. Yes, Euro Kiwi. Once again, we are already in our bull. So right now, last week it had tested the resistance and it comes back. As you can see, in the bull, when the pullback, it doesn't change. It doesn't reverse the trend. Okay, it doesn't reverse the trend, and it hits on the aqua line over here. Now, in my system, it forms like a supporting movement, respect the support, and it still continue to going to test the resistance. So I guess this is something that we should pay for. Please look out for the available space here. All right, with about 122 pips. Okay, so it's still pretty good. Okay, so in H4 over here, okay, H4 over here, as you can see, right now we are on the support. It has been supported, and this is the time that is going to buy. So people who are buying, yes, please go ahead. Right, please go ahead, and sellers, please stay away because this Euro Kiwi is already in the bull. All right. So Euro Dollar, how about Euro Dollar? Yeah, well, Euro Dollar over here, we are in the bear. However, today it has a support, and now we are still at seems like it's having a retracement, but it's still in the bear trend. Okay, still in the bear trend. So let's take a look. How's the bear trend performing? The bear trend over here, it has a support, tested, and go up. So I guess this is pretty obvious. Okay, so we have a resistance here. Okay, the previous support has become a resistance. It breaks. Now seems like over here it created another round of resistance over here. Correct? Well, I would say that this is pretty nice. Okay, looks good. However, I will still be looking at this level. Okay, I will still be looking at this level, the previous support level. Okay, this is still the point that I'll be looking out for to sell. Okay, so for Euro Kiwi, it should be Euro Yen. Okay, Euro Yen. Probably today I'm going to stay away for a while. Okay, so that probably tomorrow, hopefully today it goes up as much as possible to test on the resistance. Then tomorrow start to retrace downward from the resistance. Okay, so today, no, I'm not going to touch Euro Dollar. Okay, I'm not going to touch Euro Dollar. Okay, so yeah, let's move again to Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie. All right, Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie over here. We are now at the door. We are in the bear, but we are standing at the doorstep of the bull, going to open the door into the bull market. So right now, this part here, I'm not going to touch anything. Okay, it looks dangerous to me for sellers, but buyer can pay attention to them. Okay, buyer can pay attention to them. How about AUDCAD? All right, let's take a look at AUDCAD. AUDCAD over here is in the bear, going into the bull zone, and finally we have traded last week that grabbed some profit from AUDCAD. Okay, and finally we are into the bull zone. So can you see it's having retested? The bull zone has been retested and become an A, a shape of A. Can you see there's an A shape here, a little triangle like an A shape? Okay, let me draw it out for you, just in case if you cannot see it clearly. Okay, it's like this. Okay, so make it simple. So for such situation, what does that mean? It means that the bull zone has been retested once and it's not breaking. So what does that mean? Strong. Exactly. Okay, so this is going to be quite strong support, and so I'm expecting a retracement. So the trend going upwards is very, very promising. Okay, so I'm not going to touch this as well. So how about pound franc? Pound franc is very obvious. This has been tested. We have been repeating the same old thing that's been tested for so long, so many times. So finally, it's going for a bull. Right now, although it is still in the bear market, okay, but buying is possible, not for sellers. Today, not for selling. Okay, today is not for selling. All right, so give this a miss. How about pound yen? Pound yen. All right, pound yen is something that is in my focus because pound yen is already in my bear. All right, it's already in my bear zone, and we are looking out for things like this. Okay, so since we're in the bear zone, I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell this bear. I'm going to sell this pound yen today. So pay attention to this because right here, as we can see, oops, what is this? Okay, so over here, as we can see from this support, okay, previous support tested and break, coming back here, as you can see, okay, coming back here, we have a new resistance level. All right, so that means to say highly likely we are going to sell. So away from the support, this is a support pushing up with a higher support over here, which means to say we still have about 65 pips to go. Oh, looks good, huh? Okay, so it's a retracement trading once again. All right, so it's a retracement trading where it retraces upwards. Okay, like I said, this is the part where this is the higher support. Okay, a higher low, which means a higher support that pushes to test the resistance. Can you see the resistance over here? Right, so I draw this line on H4. Okay, in H4, and when we come back to H1, lower down the time frame, we can see this resistance very clearly. Correct? All right, so in this case, now it has tested the resistance over here. So right now, the resistance has been tested in the cycle. Okay, H1 is the cycle chart where you want to see is there a new cycle like this, okay, like this, and like this. Okay, so these are all the cycle. One wave, another new wave, another new wave. Okay, so this is a cycle. So right now, as you can see, a higher support, and now testing the resistance is not breaking and it's coming back here. So we have something. We have a retracement trading right down here to 60 pips. Correct? Okay, so that means to say, okay, we are coming back here to disrupt the pattern. Okay, what do I mean by disrupting the pattern? As you can see, there's a support here. It's a little A. Okay, and now tested. Now started to move for a higher support, and test the resistance. And now this from the resistance, it started to move down to break this, previous higher support. So it seems like it's coming for a new trending down, correct? So let's wait for this such a test the resistance over here, which already being rejected. So that means we have a chance to continue the selling. Okay, but the cycle starts here. Remember the cycle here. All right, the cycle starts here. Okay, so as you can see, green, red, and red rejected and come back again. So that means this part here is very clearly show that it has been rejected from the resistance, started to go into selling. So in this case, this is one that I can say that is still good to sell because it's actually respecting the previous support that become a resistance. So looks good. Okay, so this is a pound yen. Okay, so this action candle, as you can see here, is a sign of selling. If this is going to retest the resistance, let it go and retest first. Okay, let it go and retest first. If it really retesting and it's not breaking, then it's time to sell. Okay, then it's time to sell. All right. So pound yen, I'm going to put this into my watch list as well. Into my watch list, pound yen. Okay, pound yen is going to be in my watch list. All right. So next to go. What's next? Okay. Yes, pound kiwi. Right, pound kiwi. Yes, very obvious. We are into the bull. Okay, so we have been selling in the month of February all the way to April, and finally into last ending of April. Finally, it started to retrace and it goes up. So it's in the bull. So for buyers who are looking out to buy for pound kiwi, it's your turn. Okay, thank you for giving us this leeway for us to sell, and now it's our time to express our gesture. Is for you to buy. All right. So I guess buyers can take note for pound kiwi. All right, it's something that you can take note now for buyers. All right. So how about pound dollar? Pound dollar. We are in the bear market. We are still in the bear market. Am I right? However, today in the bear market, we are having a retracement. So retracement over here from the support, as you can see, the support over here, as you can see, so many touches over here. It started to retrace upwards, and it's going to retest the resistance. We have one testing of the resistance over here in this area, where this resistance was being plotted last week. Okay, so it was still the same. It's still the same. All right. So over here, as you can see, it touches, tested, and come down. Correct. Okay, so now it seems like today is going to retest the resistance again before we can start selling. Well, I would say that's pretty near to retest as about 20 pips. So probably it may happen, selling may happen in the second half of the day. Okay, so I would say that although this is a retracement, I would prefer to wait. Although we have to sell on the second half of the day, I will still prefer to wait. Okay, just wait first. Wait for it to test the resistance that you will see a V shape. Am I right? They will see a V shape. The V shape, if it's not breaking, then we come again with a green and red candle downwards. That means to say you have a chance to sell. Right? But this is a retracement trading. And retracement, okay, it is a very strong retracement that you need to erase the gains before you can start selling. Well, so in that case, I probably for first half of this, I'm going to give this a miss, but second half of the day, you can pay attention to pound dollar. Okay, all right. สวัสดีครับโยกินข้าวเหนียวไหม Right. So over here, let's see. Okay. Dollar CAD. All right, dollar CAD. Well, dollar CAD, we are still in the bear zone. Okay, it actually came down to we are now heading for a bull. Okay, higher support. As you can see, this is a trend. So this trend is a bullish trend. That's right. So now it's actually coming back for a retest. So over here, since the retesting is retesting of the bear zone, I wouldn't advise. It looks like okay, it's retesting. It may have a chance to sell, but tentatively by looking at this, it doesn't seem like there's any chance to sell for a good profit. Okay, though right now we are retracing downwards. Okay, we are retracing downwards because over here, as you can see, there's a support. break, and now coming back to retest. Previous support to become a resistance, correct? So we have a support here. So now the previous support has become a resistance. So that means to say, support, break, and test the resistance. Now coming back to test the support once again. So that means to say it's a retracement trading once again. So it will be good. Probably now you can sell. Okay, but the second half of the day it may go up. Okay, so well, so up to you. All right, but for this case, for such cases like this, you have a 50-50% chance. I won't tell myself that okay, I grab the selling first, then after that I grab the buying. Okay, so this is going to develop a very vital habit that is going to kill your profits in general. So I'm not going to put this. Okay, I'm not going to put this and disrupt my structure. Okay, so but however, like I mentioned, yes, you can if you want to. All right, it's up to you. Right, so let's move again to dollar franc. Dollar franc, very obvious, is in the bullish market. All right, riding the wave to the moon. So riding the bull to the moon. So I would say that no. Okay, buyers, you can take note, but seller, you have to stay away. Okay, all right. So dollar yen. How about dollar yen? Well, dollar yen have been riding the bull to the moon for a while, and to the Mars, to the Jupiter. Okay, finally it seems like it has a stop. All right, seems like it's stopping. Well, seems like okay, but it's still respecting the support movement over here. So it looks like it's retracing downwards today. Okay, and we ought to have some good chance to sell, right? But it's very high risk over here. The turbulence is very big. Okay, so like this part here, where if I'm going to sell this, this is the part of the resistance that we can look at this today. Okay, let me plot it out. Okay, here, as you can see, the support over here, the support as a false breakout. After that, tested, become a resistance. Well, looks good once again, but the support level here, okay, this is a support level. As you can see, the rejection candle here, there's one support here, pushes for another rejection candle here. So we have a hammer, and now we are this support here. So tentatively, we are so near to the support. Oh my god, it's only 17 pips. 17. Okay, so it's very tight. I would prefer not to. All right, this is quite risky. So I think it should stay away. All right, we should stay away. Okay. Yes, now let's take a look at our Bitcoin. All right. Hi, Riano, Roger. Okay, and who is that? If I didn't remember wrongly, is this Bradley or Aiden? Okay, so okay, so yeah, okay, and just pay attention to this. Okay, right. So right, Aiden. Aiden. Okay. Well, okay. So over here, as we can see, all right, in Bitcoin, it has actually going downwards. Okay, because we know because of situation. Okay, of the blockchain. Okay, so now tested this 27 as the lowest. Now setting up a support in this about 28. Okay, 28.5. So over here, seems like it started to retrace upwards. But the situation over here, as for like today, is a holiday, so the trading hours is not is being affected. So I guess for today, please stay away first. Okay, just stay away first to make sure things are going well. When tomorrow the normal trading hour is back, then we will start to trade again. So for this situation, I won't be able to conclude the trend today because it doesn't seem very obvious to me. So I'm going to stay away. Yeah, that's my trading trend. Okay, that's my trading pattern. So my trading pattern is that I always have a trading plan. Within the trading plan, I'm going to determine the winning ratio and my trading structure. If there's nothing fall into it, okay, to the above that I mentioned just now, that I'm not going to trade. I'm going to stay away. Okay, so that as we know, we are retail trader, so there's plenty of risk that we are exposed to. So we have to be very careful. Okay, all right. So since that's the case, I'm going to conclude what we are going to have today. We're going to sell Aussie CAD, Aussie franc, Aussie yen, Aussie dollar, or Euro yen, and also pound yen. All right. Okay. So yeah. All right. So I'm going to I'm going to put this, okay, so that you can see, right? Just in case some people may come later, or you want to replay back and you don't know what I'm talking about. All right. So I'm going to put this up. Okay. So yes, guys, for people who are new to my channel, all right, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the like button, subscribe, and also ring up the bell to stay notified whenever I go live daily to have analysis like this with all of you. All right. Okay. So thank you guys for watching this video. This is everything from ACS Learning Hub. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you good luck in your trading today with plenty of profits, bountiful of profits, and remember to come back tomorrow. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. This is everything from ACS Learning Hub. See you again.